Hello students, welcome in the one another lecture of subject highway engineering. In previous lecture, we had discussed the winding of roads. Now we can revise what is the winding of roads. Winding of roads means the extra portion of the carriageway or the extra width of carriageway which can be provided at curves is the winding of roads. Then we had discussed the how to calculate the winding of road. We had derived the formula for winding of road. The formula is W1 is equal to L square divided by 2R2 minus W1 or is equal to L square divided by 2R. Then there is a two types of winding. First is mechanical winding and second is psychological winding. The formula for mechanical winding is W1 is equal to N into L square divided by 2R and the formula for psychological winding is W2 is equal to phi divided by 9.5 into root of R. Then the total winding is equal to W is equal to W1 plus W2 and the formula for total winding W is equal to N L square divided by 2R plus phi divided by 9.5 into root of R. Hope you all get this winding of road. We just revised this point. Now in this lecture we are going to discuss the next geometric design parameter of road, that is a super elevation of road. The super elevation of road is very important for the design of roads. Now see what is the definition of super elevation of road. The inward transverse inclination provided to the cross sectional of the carriageway at horizontal curve portion of a road is known as a super elevation or is called as a super elevation. Now see, in previous lecture we had discussed the winding of road and in today's lecture we are going to discuss the super elevation of road, and this super elevation is very important for the construction of road. Now what is the definition of super elevation? The inward transverse inclination. Transverse inclination means the additional inclination which can be provided to the cross section of the carriageway at horizontal curve portion of the road is called as a super elevation, or the elevation or super elevation is the banking of the roadway such that the outside edge of pavement is higher than the inside edge. That is, in simple word, just imagine one road and at that road the outer edge or outside edge of road pavement is higher than the inside edge. That is, the inside edge of road is at lower and outside edge of road is at upper. That is the super elevation of the road. The use of super elevation allows the vehicles to travel through the curve more safely and at higher speed than would otherwise be possible. That is, a super elevation allows vehicles to travel through the curve more safely. Hope you all get the concept of super elevation. Now see what is the definition of super elevation. The inward transverse inclination provided to the cross section of the carriageway at horizontal curved portion of a road is called as the super elevation. Remember this definition of super elevation. Then in simple word, what is the super elevation? Super elevation is the banking of the roadway such that the outside edge of pavement is higher than the inside edge. The use of super elevation allows vehicle to travel through curve or curve road safely. Then it is also sometimes known as a cant or banking. The super elevation is also known as a cant or banking. Banking means the banks of road, that is one bank it at lower and one bank it as a upper, or the height of inside bank is low than the height of outside bank of the road. Now we can discuss the what is the objects of providing super elevation. There is a many more objects of providing the super elevation. Now we can discuss the objects one by one. First object of providing super elevation is to counteract or counteract the effect of centrifugal force acting on the moving vehicle. That is a to counteract means to avoid the effect of centrifugal force acting on the moving vehicle. Now see what happens when centrifugal force is acting on moving vehicle. When one vehicle is traveling on the curve, when the centrifugal force is acting on this vehicle, it is a possibility to push the vehicle, and or the vehicle is pushed by the centrifugal force, and there is a possibility of accident of this vehicle. Hence, to counteract the effect of centrifugal force acting on moving vehicle, the super elevation is required. Then second object is to help a fast moving vehicle to negotiate a curved path without overturning and skidding. That is a when vehicles in fast speed or moving in the faster speed, then there is a possibility of skidding of vehicle at curve. Then the super elevation allows or helps to the fast moving vehicle to negotiate the curved path without overturning and skidding. Then third object is to ensure smooth and safe movement of passenger and goods on the road. That is the super elevation provides smooth and safe movement of passengers and goods on the roads. Then the fourth object is to prevent damaging effect on the road surface due to improper distribution of load. There is a super elevation provide the or prevent the damaging of the road due to the improper distribution of load of vehicle on the road. Then the fifth object is to maintain the cost of the road on curve is reduced. That is a maintenance cost of the road on the curve is reduced due to super elevation. That is the super elevation. The super elevation avoid the damaging of the road. Hence, the maintenance cost of the road is or maintenance cost of the curve is reduced due to super elevation. These five are the objects of super elevation. Hope you all get these objects of super elevation. First object is to counteract the effect of centrifugal force acting on the moving vehicle. Then the second object is to help a fast moving vehicle to negotiate a curve path without overturning and skidding. Then third object is to ensure smooth and safe movement of passengers and goods on the road. Then fourth object to prevent damaging effect on the road surface due to improper distribution of the load. Then fifth is to maintain or to maintenance cost of road on curve is reduced by super elevation. Now see, this is the diagram of super elevation. See, it is the road surface and it is the, see the cursor, this is the road surface and this is the horizontal line x, y, and this is the outer edge of the road and the height is E. Then the vehicle is travel on the road surface. Then the center of gravity of vehicle is here and W is the load or weight of the vehicle and P is the centrifugal force which can be acting on the vehicle. This is the diagram or figure of the super elevation. Remember this. And the super elevation is or the road surface make an angle theta with the horizontal. Now we can discuss one problem of super elevation. The derivation of super elevation is we are going to discuss in next lecture. Now just remember the concept of super elevation and the problem of super elevation. Now see how to calculate the super elevation of road or of any curve. Now see the problem of super elevation. What is the given? Calculate the super elevation required for the road of 7.2 meter wide on a curve of 260 meter radius for a permissible speed of 80 km per hour. The coefficient of friction is 0.50. Now see what is given in that problem. We have to calculate the super elevation and the road of 7.2 meter wide, that is the width of road or width of carriageway, it is a 7.2 meter. Then the curve have radius 260 meter. Then speed of vehicle on that curve is 80 km per hour and the coefficient of friction F is equal to 0.50. That is, we have given the width of road or carriageway 7.2 meter, then the radius of curve 260 meter, then the speed of vehicle is 80 km per hour and the coefficient of friction is 0.50. Now see what is the fundamental equation of super elevation, or the equation of super elevation is E plus F is equal to V square divided by 9 into R, or is equal to V square divided by 170 into R. Sorry, mistakenly I said it is 9, it is a G. G means the force of or acceleration due to gravity. It is a G means the acceleration due to gravity. The equation for super elevation is E plus F is equal to V square divided by G into R, or is equal to V square divided by 127 into R. 127 is the value of G, that is the acceleration due to gravity. Now just remember this equation of super elevation. In next lecture we are going to discuss how to calculate this equation. Now see, E is equal to super elevation, F is equal to coefficient of friction, then V is equal to speed of vehicle in kilometer per hour, and R is equal to radius of the curve, and G is equal to acceleration due to gravity. Now see how to calculate the super elevation. We have the value of F in problem, then value of V in problem, it is a given, and value of R also we have in the problem. The value of F means the value of coefficient of friction, it is a 0.50. Then the value of V means the speed of vehicle, it is also given in problem, it is a 80 km per hour. Then the value of R means the radius of curve. Now see, put these all values into this equation. E plus 50 is equal to 80 square divided by 170 into 260, and the value is 0.193. After calculate 80 square divided by 170 into 260, the value of this is 0.193. Then E is equal to 0.043 per meter of carriageway. After calculating these values, the value of E is equal to 0.043 per meter of carriageway. Then the super elevation for the given curve is equal to 0.042 into 7.2. The 7.2 is the width of road or width of carriageway. By multiplying this width of carriageway to the value of E, that is the super elevation, we have the value for inner edge of the road. Now see, super elevation is equal to 0.043 into the width of road is equal to 7.2. The calculation is 0.39, sorry, 0.309 meter. Then in centimeter it is a 30.9 centimeter above the inner edge of the road. That is at inner edge of the road we have to provide the 30.9 centimeter super elevation. Now see, when coefficient of friction is 0. Now assume the coefficient of friction or coefficient of friction for the super elevation is 0. That is the coefficient of friction between road or between curve and vehicle is 0. Then put the value of F is equal to 0. That is the E plus 0 is equal to V square divided by 127 into R. That is the 80 square divided by 127 into 260. The value of this is 0.193. Then because value of F is 0, then total super elevation of road is 0.193 into width of road carriageway 7.2. That is a 1.38 meter or 138 centimeter above the inner edge of the road. When coefficient of friction is 0, the super elevation for given curve road is 138 centimeter above the inner edge of the road. Hope you all get how to calculate the super elevation. Now see, we can revise. For calculate super elevation, we have the given in problem the road width or the width of carriageway of road, it is a 7.2. Then we have given curve of radius 260 meter. Then speed of vehicle is 80 km per hour and coefficient of friction is 0.50. Then the formula for super elevation is E plus F is equal to V square divided by G into R, or is equal to V square divided by 127 into R. Just remember this formula. In next lecture we are going to discuss how to calculate this formula. Then put all values into this formula. After putting all values into formula, we got the value of super elevation. Then E is equal to 0.043. Then we have the width of road is 7.2. Then for the 7.2 meter road, the super elevation is 0.043 multiplied by 7.2. It is a 30.9 centimeter above the inner edge of the road. Then we are assume the value of coefficient of friction is equal to 0. Then after putting all values into the equation and put the value of F is equal to 0, the total super elevation is 1.38 meter, or it is a 138 centimeter above the inner edge of the road. Hope you all get this problem. Now see, in this lecture we had discussed the super elevation of road. The super elevation of road means the inward or transverse inclination provided to the cross section of the carriageway at horizontal curved portion of the road is known as the super elevation. Or the super elevation is the banking of roadway such that the outside edge of the pavement or outside edge of the road is higher than the inside edge. Hope you all get the definition of super elevation. Then we had discussed the objects of providing super elevation. There is a 5 objects of providing super elevation. It can be counteract the effect of centrifugal force. Then it is help to fast moving vehicles to negotiate the curve path without overturning and skidding. Then it can be ensure smooth and safe movement of the passengers and goods on the road. Then prevent the damage of road, and it can be help to maintain the cost of road on curve. These are all are the objects of providing super elevation. Then we had see the one diagram of super elevation. Remember this diagram of super elevation. Then we had discussed the problem of super elevation. Hope you all get the concept of super elevation. Thank you.